How are you?
I'm pretty good. You're a hard man to get a hold of, I hear.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've just been wandering for like the last hour.
Oh, it's okay. I hope everything's okay then.
Oh, it's stupendous, yeah. Just enjoying the day.
Cool. Well, that's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
I have a few questions for you. I'll try not to take too much of your time. You guys are in, where are you now, San Francisco?
Yeah, we're actually in Chico, I think today it's called, something like that. Yeah, we were in San Francisco yesterday. Now we're in Chico, cool. California, I think.
Cool. Let me get right to it. I know when you were a little bit younger, back in high school, you were a top tennis player, from what I understand.
I guess
curious,
so, yeah.
if you could be at the top of the tennis world or the top of the music world, which would you choose?
Music, man. Because music is, it's real, you know. It's spiritual, you know, and I feel like tennis is very limiting and very competitive and it's not unified, you know, and music is something that can be unified, so.
Cool. Yeah, I know. I hear you. When you're now playing to sold out shows pretty much every night, with, a great group of people, I'm sure.
Yeah.
When you're doing that, does that ever take you back to, like, I know, back when you were playing, for, almost no one, or, people weren't really appreciating your music back when you were in high school or even before that?
Yeah. Does it take me back there whenever I play, like, these shows? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I mean, it's, every day I have to appreciate it, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that I come from, a humble background and stuff, because it makes me truly appreciate and take advantage of, like, every blessing that I have, you know what I mean? Because literally every day is a new blessing, and every day is a new miracle, you know what I mean? So I just try to take everything in with positivity and love, because, without that I feel like I wouldn't be here right now, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's all about the positive energy, and that's going to help me keep growing as, an artist, and help me keep playing shows, and, just keep me a good person through all this craziness that's happening,
Right. You were independent for a while, making your music on MySpace. What made you choose to go to a major route as opposed to staying independent?
It came to the point where, it was getting too difficult to keep up with everything, you know what I mean? And my management was starting to work as more of a label than a management company, and it was kind of stressful for them, and I just thought it was time to have a team, and I was very picky with the label situation, because I didn't want to be controlled, and I wanted to have all my artistic values to stay, you know what I mean, instead of being controlled by especially a major label, so I feel like Warner Brothers is the perfect match, just because they're more of a career label, you know what I mean, instead of just getting a big single and then pushing it to radio, you know what I mean? They're more into just, letting me do whatever I want, and then, just having a 10-year career, so, and I'm all about that vibe, I just want to keep growing as an artist, and just, I think that a team is necessary for that, for a long-term thing.
Right. You play with people, you tour with people who are sort of outside your genre, to me.
Yeah.
Is that ever, what is that like, sort of playing with people? You have a very acoustic sound, whereas, a lot of artists you play with, Hey Monday, people like that, they have a very electric sound, more of a mainstream sound. What is that like, playing with different types of artists like that?
It's great, I get to learn, I learn about whole different sides of music, and I get to experience different scenes, and because I don't really have a scene, you know what I mean? I'm a lot different than especially the sceney kind of stuff right now, you know what I mean? And it's really cool to dive in, and just kind of see what it's all about. And I don't want to be limited as well, you know what I mean? And I think it's great to maybe go with some scene pop punk kind of bands, and then maybe go out with someday maybe go out with a really mature artist, you know what I mean? And I don't know, it's great, I'm always learning. Every tour is usually with a new kind of genre, and it's great. It's just always learning from these people, and taking in different cultures and different scenes. It's really nice.
Is there anyone that you're dying to tour with? Because you said in the future. Do you have any future that you'd love to do?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it'd be awesome to this is so far fetched, but maybe do a Jason Mraz tour or something like that. You know what I mean? Somebody that's a little more established, and kind of an easy listening kind of group like that. I think it'd be awesome. And maybe like a Jack Johnson kind of feel as well. I love just like the happy tunes, and I think that's kind of far-fetched at this point, but I think in 2 or 3 years, I think it would maybe become more of a reality. So, that's what we're kind of working towards, trying to get in that kind of feel,